Hey guys, how you doing? It's Fernando here today with another video covering GTA Online, GTA 5, and the expanded and enhanced version. Now, yesterday Sony did a showcase for the PlayStation, and in that showcase, Rockstar decided to run a trailer. I don't know how much effort they put into this trailer for GTA 5 expanded and enhanced. Now, this trailer has gotten a lot of hate online. Pretty much because it pretty much doesn't show anything. It doesn't give us any information. It doesn't really show us a lot. I mean, if you look at the trailer, yes, the graphics look a little better. I mean, it looks more cleaned up. It looks a little sharper. I mean, the lighting is better. There's more flare. I can tell that. But it doesn't really tell us anything that we don't already know. I mean, kind of expected it to look better. I mean, we knew that coming in, but they didn't really show us anything. They just showed us that, okay, the first person, the single player story, okay, looks a little cleaned up, looks a little better, graphics are a little better. And then it cuts to also for GTA Online, and it shows us walking into our casino penthouse, walking outside to get a view of the outside. We see a helicopter fly over, then we're going to see a jet and two Deluxos, and the jet gets blown up. That's it. And then the announcement, of course, that it's delayed till March of 2022, which is the only real information we got from this trailer. I mean, it is a little disappointing, but let's read the newswire. So it says, experience Los Santos with stunning new visuals, enhanced gameplay, and more. Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online will now arrive on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X March 2022. Featuring a range of technical and graphical improvements across the entire experience, including performance enhancements for select vehicles in GTA Online and so much more. Interesting line there. Select vehicles. Okay. While we are extremely excited to be bringing GTA 5 to the latest generation of consoles, the game requires a few additional months for polishing and fine-tuning. We look forward to sharing more details about those expanded and enhanced versions soon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're really looking forward to sharing that, since you never share anything, Rockstar. Including new standalone versions for GTA Online, which is basically the main focus. They just want to sell you GTA Online again, separately. Meanwhile, check out the latest trailer above, which was also featured during today's PlayStation Showcase, and stay tuned for Rockstar News for details. And to help get ready for launch, and even existing PlayStation Plus members can still take advantage of additional bonuses, including the $1 million every month with PlayStation 4 version of GTA Online, until the game launches on PlayStation 5 in March 2022. Claim your $1 million each month through the PlayStation Store. In addition, the new standalone version of GTA Online will be available to claim for free on PlayStation 5 for the first 3 months after launch in March 22. It does not require GTA 5 to play. Alright, so the few information we got in here is still free. Thank goodness. That's the only reason why anybody here would get it, because it's free. The trailer is definitely not showing anything that would make me want to buy this. And then we're still getting the $1 million up until March, which is also a good idea, because you're going to piss a lot of people off. So the money's going to go a long ways to soften the blow. And the reason why people were upset is not because of it got delayed. After Cyberpunk 2077, I do not feel delays are bad. They're actually good, because that means that they're working on fixing the game. And they're not looking to make a quick buck. Like, they could have just released it in November with a bunch of bugs, like they usually always do anyway. When they do updates, they could have just released it in November with a bunch of bugs, and they would have been happy with that. But thankfully, they decided to hold it back till March. Maybe fix a couple of things. Maybe fix a couple of things that they should have been fixing for years. And hopefully, when we finally get it, it'll be a really polished game instead of the crap we've had for the last 8 years. And that's the other thing I want to talk about. So this game is an 8-year-old, soon to be 9-year-old game. There's not much we could expand and enhance on this game. I mean, they could do an expanded map. They could do a couple of graphical enhancements, though I kind of question some of the graphical enhancements when you can't even get a chair right. If you look at that chair that Lester's sitting on, that's a glitched chair. Those are 2 chairs right there instead of 1. So if they can't even get that right, I can't expect them to get a lot of other stuff right. Maybe this is what they needed the extra months for, to fix Lester's chair. Who knows? But it doesn't really give me confidence that Rockstar is putting maximum effort here. And that's the main focus of this. It's like they don't have much effort into anything these days. They don't put much effort. They don't put much work. They're just, sometimes we just feel like they're going for a quick buck. That's why I'm even surprised they're even holding back until March of 2022. Who knows? Maybe either the bugs are so bad that they really needed to hold back, and we might get fixes and stuff, but we might still get a lot of stuff that hasn't been fixed in the game for years, like disconnections, like maybe the Titan glitch, like we probably will never get bags on the MC cells. Not that anybody does MC cells anymore, but there's a lot of stuff that they need to fix in this game that they haven't touched for years. So I'm not gonna be confident all of a sudden they're gonna decide to fix all this other stuff. I'm just guessing that maybe the delays just because the new stuff ain't working out properly and they're trying to fix all that. Like all these graphical glitches, like Lester's chair here. So that's basically what's gonna be. And in Spider-Man Enhanced, we gotta be honest about it. It's basically just gonna be a way to improve the game later on. We're not gonna get big time improvements like on March 2022. It'll be a building block for them to build up on other stuff. The problem with that is, if they really wanted to build up something already, they could have just released GTA 6. If they don't need to expand this game anymore. We've played the heck out of this game for 8 years now. Some of you guys have been on here since 2013 playing this game. We don't need this. We need GTA 6. We need something new. We need something like that really takes advantage of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. Not something that was built for the PlayStation 3 that we're only doing graphical enhancements on as the new generations come by. And this is what I wanted to also show. So I pulled up the wiki for Grand Theft Auto 4. That game came out in 2008, right? And it had 2 expansions. It had the Ballad of Gay Tony and the Lost and Damned. And those came out, I think, in 2009. And now after that, we had Grand Theft Auto 5, which came out in 2013. Now that game came out 5 years after GTA 4. And that game, if it says here, was developed, or was it? I read it somewhere. The game's development began shortly after Grand Theft Auto 4 release. So they started working on this game as soon as Grand Theft Auto 4 came out in 2008. So it took them 5 years to get GTA 5 out. So once GTA 4 came out, they did the expansions, but they also mainly started focusing on building GTA 5, and it took them 5 years to build GTA 5. Now, after 2013, most of the focus for Rockstar has been the online component. That's why it's been 8 years, close to 9, and we still haven't gotten anything related to GTA 6. No news, no updates. The only thing we got is that it's in very early development. Why would, after 8 years, would it just barely be in very early development? Why would they not want to improve on a game or make a sequel on a game already that's been so successful like Grand Theft Auto 5? And the reason is because of the online. The online pretty much ruined all development for future games. As you could tell, if you ever looked at a timeline for Rockstar's development, there has been no focus on the game other than Red Dead Redemption 2 since Grand Theft Auto Online, because all the focus has gone to there. In fact, some of the single-player DLC that was supposed to be for single-player eventually got turned over and used for online instead, because the online has been the profitable part of GTA 5. Not so much the sales of the game itself, but the online component. That's why they're really looking forward to releasing a standalone version of GTA Online, just to squeeze more money out of people, basically. So, basically what I want to say is, there's a lot of people that complain, like, oh, they're not putting in effort, oh, they're not doing enough, E&E's not good, it doesn't look good, why would they show a trailer that? It's because they don't really care. They just want to make money at the end of the day. They just want to milk GTA 5 for as much as they can, because that's what they've been doing. And there's a reason why there's been so much turnover at Rockstar Games. People left and right leaving. Dan Houser, I think, is the one that left, and other people too. A lot of other people have left Rockstar Studios. It's because it's basically become just a moneymaker for them. It's no longer making a game about making a very interesting game. It's just about let's see how much more money we can milk out of this thing. And that's the sad thing about GTA Online. I mean, I love the game. It's one of my favorite games. But we got to be realistic here. The only reason why Rockstar still supports this game is because we keep pumping money into it. And that's why they do little effort, because they know that we're still, no matter how much of a shit salad they release, we're still going to gobble it up. And that's why they do it. That's why they can get away with a lot of this stuff. Because we'll complain, we'll rant, we'll rave, but we'll still eat it. And that's the problem with what we do. If we keep supporting Rockstar, they're just going to keep giving us crap, because there's no competition for Rockstar. There's no other game like Grand Theft Auto 5. And unfortunately, there won't be one, because they've cornered the market, and we just keep coming back to it. Not even with themselves. They can't even compete with themselves, because Red Dead Redemption 2 doesn't do as well as GTA 5. So they're not even competition for themselves. So they have no incentive to be creative and to be innovative like they used to be. They're just interested in making money. So as long as we continue to support them, as long as the new people come in and start buying short cards and keep pumping money into this game, it's not going to change. And we probably won't see GTA 6 probably not even until a couple of years into this generation of consoles. You're looking at 2025, 2026, maybe, if they even decide to release it at all. If they just, maybe they'll just, they could always just say, oh, you know what, let's just import this into the online. Why would we make a GTA 6? We're making so much money. Whatever ideas we had with GTA 6, let's just put it into the online. And that's a possibility. That's really possible. So I just wanted to highlight stuff like this, man. I mean, I don't really have any hopes for this expand and enhance. It'll just be a building block to add more stuff to GTA Online. And like I said, some of the stuff can be good, but really, honestly, at this point in time, after almost 9 years of playing this game for a lot of us, we should have something new already. A new single-player campaign, new stories, new characters, maybe an improved online, new location. But I don't know if Rockstar is ever going to deliver on that. Alright, so I'm sorry for this little mini rant. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a good one, and take care.